what a fantastic night we have had in Boise tonight. Congratulations to the Broncos, champions of the Mountain West.
It's a new year with the same old story. The Boise State Broncos have earned a spot in the Mountain West Championship game for the 6th time in program history. The blue turf has certainly seen its fair share of championship football, and it will get another taste of it on Saturday when the Broncos welcome Fresno State to town for the Mountain West title game.
Mountain West Conference champions, the Boise State Broncos.
We all know the standard and what we have to accomplish, so it's definitely something we have to uphold, but I mean, we don't shy away from that pressure. We understand that we train for it, we prepare for it, and we're always going to be ready for it.
A winning culture, that's the standard the Broncos have continued to set in Boise year in and year out, proving it yet again this season, completing a perfect 8-0 record in Mountain West play for the 3rd time in the last 4 years.
It's an extreme challenge every year in this conference. There's so many good coaches, so many good players. There's a variety of different offenses. There's a variety of different defenses that you got to prepare for at the beginning of the year. Just really proud of our staff and our program, our players, and their commitment to working to be our best each and every week.
The Broncos' 4 conference titles in the Mountain West are the most by any current member.
When you come to Boise State, you expect these type of opportunities, and this is what you live for, you know?
The 2022 senior class is the 24th straight group that will leave Boise State with at least 1 conference title, the longest active streak in the country, and they're ready for a crack at another one on Saturday.
I want to win. There's no other mentality to it. I've been wanting this moment since last season ended. I've been thinking about it every day since last season ended. We got the opportunity now, it's time for us to win. And at that point in time, when it comes Saturday, that's what we're going to do.
Saturday's matchup will be against a familiar foe. This is the Broncos and Bulldogs' 4th meeting in the Mountain West Championship, having played each other in 2014, 17, and 18, all being played on the blue.
You know, we've been waiting for this all year. This is the game like everyone, you know, has circled. It's a blessing for us to be in this game.
The Broncos and Bulldogs met earlier this season, with Boise State taking home the milk can after its 40-20 win. In Boise for the Mountain West Network, I'm Bridget Howard. Now for more on Fresno State, here's Jesse Kurtz.
All right, thank you very much, Bridget. There's no question that October 8th trip to Boise was tough on Fresno State. But ever since that loss, they have played flawless football, going 7-0. And now just days away from going back to the blue, the Bulldogs are eager to prove they're a much different football team now.
A season that started with such great promise continues to encounter adversity.
The Fresno State Bulldogs are proof that adversity builds a champion.
I mean, it was extremely tough. We just kind of kept throwing the turnaround. We were in the fire. We were in it thick.
A 20-point loss to Boise State could have been the beginning of the end for the 2022 season. Instead, it was the kickoff to a resurgence.
The Bulldogs swarm around them and sack them.
We stuck to the script. We persevered. We knew our goals were still at stake, even though we were 1-4. So I feel like Jalen was saying, everybody bought in, and we knew, once again, our goals are still, in front of us.
Week by week, game by game, the Bulldogs climbed back into the fight with 7 straight victories to close the season, the 6th longest active win streak in the country.
Touchdown, Fresno State.
Reaching down into our depth and having our young guys mature, I think has been key for us.
And perhaps the biggest key to the swell of confidence within this program is the return of team leaders Jake Haener and Evan Williams, both of whom missed the previous matchup with the Broncos with injuries.
We kind of took a seat on the bleachers and kind of looked around the little bench on the sideline pregame, and we just told each other we need to have another opportunity to come up here and compete. Whatever that took is whatever it took, but I guess you could kind of say we willed it to happen, and when you say things out loud, it does a special thing for you and the people around you. So it's a unique opportunity, and we're looking forward to it.
We've totally changed our mentality, and we're just taking advantage of our opportunities. You feel the sense of urgency every time you're in the locker room. So we're definitely a different and more encouraged and just ready to get after a team.
The highly anticipated rematch between the Broncos and the Bulldogs will take place on Saturday, December 3rd at Albertson Stadium. Kickoff set for 2 o'clock Mountain Time, and it'll be televised by Fox. In Fresno, California with the Bulldogs, I'm Jesse Kurtz for the Mountain West Network.